back, everybody. I'm Brad.
I'm Jessica.
Doing my hard cider today. Another taste test.
So fitting that I would be helping you with this one.
Yep. So I did one with Steve.
Yep.
I kind of did an update video with this, and I'm doing a video with you. So.
Because it's ready?
Well, it's been ready. But this is the unpasteurized cider.
Mm-hmm.
And some brown sugar. So if you haven't saw the other videos,
watch those first.
Yeah, watch those first. I'll link them somewhere. So not much of a head, but it's a cider.
It's cider.
So who cares? It is starting to clear up very nicely. I can see bubbles in it. It's just a very yellowish color.
Why did you add brown sugar?
Get the gravity up.
Okay.
So
no other reason other than brown sugar or to do that. Okay.
Yep. Get the ABV up. Smell.
Smells like trouble.
Smells like the hard cider. Apples.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I think it was a pound of brown sugar, so you're really not going to get any effects from that other than the final ABV going up.
Yeah, I think it smells. It smells. It doesn't smell as fresh as hard cider. You know, it doesn't have a fresh smell.
And this is also with. So in the keg, I put 3 cans of Old Orchard concentrate apple juice mix.
Okay, so that's why it smells. Yeah, it smells to me more like apple juice.
Yep. So
now
back sweetening is what that is.
Yep. Okay.
So let's go ahead.
All right. That's disappointing.
You don't like it?
No.
Huh.
What did you do? Okay. So I tasted this before you put the concentrate in, because you just put the concentrate in.
At the start of the keg.
When did you... Okay. Well, I tasted this...
when it had the concentrate in it.
Okay. This does not taste the same as it did the last time I tasted it.
Okay.
The last time I tasted it, I felt it was perfect.
Okay.
Perfect color, perfect flavor. This is a watered down apple juice.
So you don't like that it's sat?
No. What I had last time, and I don't know when it was. The taste that I had of it was this was perfect. That should have been, I guess, bottled at that point or something. Something drank right there. We should have drank it. This is this. Do you have five gallons of this?
No, it's almost gone.
Okay, good. This is not what I was anticipating. And I don't drink Old Orchards, and I don't drink woodchucks. I don't. It's just not what we have. But Latitude 42 cider is what I was anticipating this to be.
Okay.
And this is not. It's not. It doesn't.
So do you think the apple is not there? Or what don't you like about it now?
No, there's no apple. To me, that just tastes very, very, very diluted apple juice. And the taste in my mouth is awful.
Okay.
I am disappointed. I really thought that it was going to taste a little bit more alcohol and sweet. I want sweet. This is very bland, like I said, very bland, diluted apple juice.
So you think it's almost like a wine? Or it's getting drier?
Yes, it's much drier, but even then it doesn't even have a nice sweet taste. I want a sweet...
You want a real sweet. Because to me, I think it's better now than it was before.
No, I think it's much more diluted for whatever reason. The flavor was right on the mark, 3 weeks ago.
So I'm guessing what that is, and I could be wrong.
Okay.
Is when you tasted it, all the concentrate was at the bottom, so you were getting more of the apple juice concentrate mixed in with it.
Okay.
And now that it is time to absorb into the cider, it's almost like watered down. So maybe if I would have used 5 cans of concentrate and kept that apple level higher.
I think that would have been better. I was anticipating, okay, it smells like a dry white wine to me, which I'm really not in, I don't like dry wine, but, I really wanted a real sweet apple cider. So is this what you gave those girls for sample?
Yeah, but again, it was a lot younger.
And that's when I tasted it. Correct. And it was much better. So this extra month.
And it's not like I had just a whole bunch of girls around here.
We did. We had a party. But then that was, at this point, that was a month ago. Yeah,
that was like day 1 of it being in the keg.
Okay, so it's almost like right before you're gonna serve it, you need to add it, and then it was perfect. Like, I would have gladly had people over, fall party, drink the cider. This, I don't even know if I'd take it to work to share to my friends.
I think it's better. I think the sweetness has come down some.
Really?
Because I don't like to drink apple cider that's so sweet after 12 or 16 ounce I'm bent over because of all the sugar and all the sweetness in there, and I can't take it.
Yeah, well, but it's like when we went to the Latitude party, and I had the cider. I just want one cider.
Right.
I don't want it to be. This feels bland enough that I could have a couple of them. I want the alcohol there. I want the apple there. I want the sweetness there.
Okay.
And I don't know if I don't know. That month though, totally different cider.
Right.
I am sad.
Okay, but I guess that brings up another thing, that once this is gone, we have the concentrated.
Yep.
Hard apple cider.
Yep.
That will go in. So what we'll have to do is a review after the concentrate's in there,
and see the
actual Old Orchard concentrate, and taste that. Then if it lasts a month or 2, we'll have to do another one to see what your opinion is, because I thought it was good before, but I think it's better now because the apple level has dropped some.
Yeah, so we clearly want differences in our apple cider. Obviously.
Yeah.
What would you give this out of a 5 if you had to review this
I would give it a 4.
And see, I'd give that like a 1.5.
Okay.
Like, I hate to hurt your feelings and whatnot.
Yeah, whatever.
But this, like I said, I think that a month ago
it was ready to go.
We could have polished off the then and then said, okay, we know now to make it this date because by this date it's perfect.
Right.
And don't go any further in my opinion, because then I think it almost tastes just diluted, and I thought that the flavor is just not there like it was. And that's a little disappointing.
But you're getting the smell of the apple.
But vaguely, it smells like a dry white wine that I don't know. And that's the thing too. I like Rieslings. I like sweet, tart, and I
think this, I would have to go back and look. That's why if you haven't looked, go back and look at the other videos. I think I used the wine yeast on this.
Okay, so maybe that's part of it.
So it should be drier.
And so
maybe.
Well, you're learning. This is your first one.
Correct. This is the first one I've ever made.
To know which way you're going to go. I'm going to say if you think you want to serve this to people, then you need to have your friends over, because I wouldn't give that to my girlfriend.
But they might like it more.
Well, they're my girlfriends, and I would make sure the cider's to my...
Okay.
But it's okay, and I would say... Now, would you drink more than one?
Yeah, I'd...
Really?
Drink about 9 of them.
Okay, and see, this is going to be enough for me. I will probably finish this, but it'll be enough for me because it's just not there.
So if we go back to the last one, the Munkin one from outside, you're telling me you would drink 4 of those, or 3 of those, to that.
I might. Because this is not appealing to me.
Huh. Okay.
And I feel like that could give me a worse headache than 3 of those beers.
Okay. Okay.
But that's why you do this, is
right.
so you can learn and you're figuring. Now I would like to compare pasteurized versus this, because I feel like you need to know your correct timeline, and then part of it I think is cider. I don't want to drink cider in the wintertime.
Well, right, but most of the time when you get your cider, it's going to be, let's say, October.
Right, fresh from the orchard. Right. Yes, so, and I get that.
See, that's the thing. It's either you let it go for 6+ months.
Yeah.
And have it in the spring/summer.
And see, if this cider in particular, I think I got the beginning of October.
Right.
So at the beginning of, it was the second week of December. I thought it was right on the money. So if we're going 8 weeks it's ready, then that's perfect.
Okay.
Because then you're going to drink it while it's relatively fresh, and that apple, the cider from the orchards in particular where we got the cider, it is delicious.
Right.
The cider. And so I feel that
this should be delicious.
You just took away from, I would never ever say you made this from that.
Okay.
So.
But we'll also have to see, because if we look on the other side, Steve makes his with pasteurized, from Costco or Sam's Club.
Yep.
And he lets his sit at least 6 months.
Right.
So. Right. Maybe we'll have to try that, but we'll definitely, with the next one, even if me and Steve try it, we'll try it, or we'll have all 3 of us on, have us try it, a week, because that's what we normally do, is it's in the keg, we leave it a week, we do our first impressions, then we come back, a month later or whatever.
Well, and you could probably, at this point, go to a store, buy pasteurized apple cider.
Correct.
In May, make it, let it sit the 6 months, but make another batch of this in October, second week of December, try them both.
Right.
So then they'd be, so you got one in the other.
Right.
And try it that way. Because I think you're supposed to drink cider in the fall.
Right.
Because that's just how I am. But this is, I really.
You don't like it.
I was really excited to try it because I hadn't, but the taste that I had a month ago, I'm just.
Yes, it has changed, but I think it's changed for the better. It's not as sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate wine.
Right. Yeah. That's why I don't know why you would even like that.
Yeah, I think this is good.
I mean, it's okay, but I'm not going to ask for seconds.
Okay. Well, I guess we learned something new today.
Yeah, I don't like your cider. It is my idea.
Yep. So, until next time, I'm Brad.
I'm Jessica.
Happy brewing?
Cider-ish.
I guess.
Yeah.